All righty, welcome everybody. I am going to go ahead and let Miss Asia get us started.
Awesome. Hi, everybody. I'm Asia. I'm 20 years old. I am a full-time server and bartender at Red Robin. I have always been a person who is tired and drowsy and never fully have been at my best. My boyfriend's mother and sister have been taking Protandim for years and distributors with Protandim. And they've talked to me about it a few times, and I was never really super interested in it because I never knew what it was. But then I was at a point in my life where I was tired of just being tired constantly. Every day coming home from work, I just felt like I was an 80-year-old woman. My back hurt, my knees hurt, my neck hurt. I was just over it, and I would sleep all day the next day. And Allison, my boyfriend's sister, said, I really, really think you should go to a meeting about LifeVantage. We're going to have one at Christy's house. You should really go. So Kelly dragged me there, and I was like, okay. We went, and I heard all about LifeVantage. I heard Christy speak and Tara speak, and instantly I fell in love. And I was like, wow, like I need to be taking this. Everybody I know needs to be taking this. So that following weekend, I signed up to be a distributor for LifeVantage, and I ordered my Vitality Stack. Since then, since taking it, it's been about a month now. I have been working out better, eating healthier, but I've lost 20 pounds. I feel better. I wake up, instead of sleeping in till noon every day, I wake up naturally at like 7 or 8, just waking up without an alarm clock. I have better moods. My skin has been clearing up. My hair is growing like crazy. I truly can't believe everything that has happened since I've joined LifeVantage, since I've been a part of this community and this business. And I just want to share it with everybody I know. I can't wait to shout it from the rooftops and tell everybody. And I'm so excited that you guys are all here. But Sarah Kuntz is going to lead this overview, and I'm so excited. She is a busy mom and wife, and she's been in network marketing for 7 years. She started with LifeVantage in 2015, and she reached Pro 5 in 7 months. She was able to retire her 9-to-5 corporate world. Like, that is incredible. Like, this woman is amazing. She loves to travel and do anything with her family, and just really loves to be a homebody with her husband, son, and dogs. And this company is perfect for that. And I'll let her kind of tell you guys more about it.
Awesome. Thank you, Asia. And 20 pounds. Oh my gosh, that is just amazing. And I love your energy and being like 20 years old and finding this world. It makes me so happy. I just sat here smiling the whole time. So you guys, if you're on here, it's because someone loves you enough to share these biohacking secrets with you. And that's because there's a wellness movement happening, and it's all about the rise of the health activated individual. And it's all done through biohacking, nutrigenomics, and impacting gene expression, just activating our bodies. So as Asia said, my name is Sarah Kuntz. I live in Colorado wine country in a beautiful little town called Palisade with my husband Derek and our son Ryan. And this world has just been everything to me. I went the college route. I have 2 bachelor's degrees, and I went into the corporate world, and it was darn near killing me. I would go home in tears almost every day, especially being in healthcare. So I knew that this was the world for me. And yes, in 7 months, I got to trade in that on-call phone, the corporate chains, and my nightly breakdowns for this life. I spent 9 months just being a mom, and at the time, a fiance. We got married in October, and just being a business owner. But I realized that I missed being with people, and I missed that clinical world, even though it caused so much stress. But I was able to go out and find a little side gig at an integrative care clinic during the hours that my son's in school. So I drop him off, I go to work for a few hours, and I get to pick him up when he gets out of school. It's the happiest part of my day. There's no stress, there's no quotas, there's no census woes, just a few hours a day to do something just for me. I have designed the life that I've always wanted. Then I get to come home and I get to focus solely on Life Vantage because I am a homebody, and that's okay. I get to create a thriving global business from my couch in my PJs and my slippers. So it's absolute perfection. But before we dive in, I think it's really important to talk about what most people are doing out there, probably even yourself, because 71% of Americans are taking painkillers, they're taking sleep aids, they're buying energy drinks. But what they don't understand is the damage that's being done by doing that. So that's where we come in to educate people about moving forward into the world of activation rather than supplementation. And I will explain this further here in just a little bit. So picture 2 ends of the spectrum. On one side, we have pharmaceuticals, and on the other, we have nutrition. But where we sit with Life Vantage is this beautiful little position of nutraceuticals, or rather nutrigenomics. The nutrigenomic industry is expected to rise to almost 18 billion with a B in the next 4 years. So needless to say, it's kind of a big deal. Now, the Today Show, we all know it, they did this big expose a few months ago all about nutrigenomics, discussing the fact that it's not a fad or a diet. It is altering your DNA. And they did this under the guise that this is some new discovery. However, we've been at the head of this research since 2003. We've known that there is a natural approach to health. Now, it's not only safe, but it's highly, highly effective in your body. All right, so if you look at this little list here, life changed with the Industrial Revolution. Prior to that, people were eating farm to fork. There were no pesticides. They were catching their own fish, hunting for their own meat. We didn't have things like mass-produced processed foods. We didn't have the pollution, the carcinogens, the EMFs that come from all our cell phones and our cell phone towers. People weren't dying of things like heart disease, COPD, congestive heart failure. They were dying of things like typhoid fever, cholera, and dysentery. Taking it back to those Oregon Trail days, we used to play it in school. We all loved it. Cancer rates alone have gone from 1 in 33 to 1 in 3 in the last 100 years. But as we've evolved into this world where our bodies are being hijacked. We are constantly exposed to free radicals. No matter how natural or clean, organic that we are, it helps. It really, truly helps. But we're surrounded by these toxins just in the air that we're breathing. They affect us physically, emotionally, biochemically. They hit us through toxins, EMFs, and allergies, all causing oxidative stress. This is a common theme, this oxidative stress, so remember that. Fortunately, though, we have the science of biohacking, where we can take control of our own biology, optimize our genetic potential naturally, mind you, and we're becoming the best version of ourselves. All right, so Our Nerve 2 Synergizer has been around since 2003, like I mentioned earlier. In 2005, ABC aired an investigative report with John Quinones. Hopefully you've seen this. If you haven't, make sure you ask for this video. After this video aired, it created a fury of media attention. In 2009, our little biotech company decided to pull the product off the shelves because it was sold retail and put the power back into the hands of its customers by transitioning into a network marketing structure. We're a publicly traded company. You can find us on the NASDAQ. So we have full transparency. We have no secrets. All of this caught the attention of universities and prestigious medical centers to begin their own self-funded studies on our Nerve2 activator Protandim. So what is oxidative stress? I'll tell you guys, 10 years in the medical field, until I was introduced to LifeVantage, I had never heard this term before, and I cannot believe that because everybody needs to know about it. So I want you to close your eyes for a minute and picture a pathway running through your body. Every single person has what's called the Nerve2 pathway. It's the master regulator of your antioxidants, detoxification, defense and repair mechanisms, and your gene expression. When this pathway is broken down, our cells get riddled with free radicals that cause oxidative stress. Oxidation is rusting. You see it on old cars, old machinery. You leave something outside and it gets rain on it and starts rusting. That's oxidation. So essentially, our cells are rusting from the inside out. Oxidative stress is linked to over 200 diseases and issues within the body, from your smallest issues like acne, wrinkles, sleep disturbances, to large issues like arthritis, diabetes, chronic inflammation, heart issues, cancer, macular degeneration, renal issues. Huge, huge things going on in the body. My dad always told me growing up that stress is the silent killer, and I didn't understand how right he was until I became a part of LifeVantage. Humans have an estimated 30 to 40 trillion cells in their body, and all of these cells are under attack. Inside each cell, free radicals are duplicating every second. So it's easy to just say, I eat my fruits and veggies, I drink juice loaded with antioxidants, I've got this in the bag. But unfortunately, that's not really the case. So I want to give you a little breakdown here. And we're going to do it based on ORAC values, which is just a fancy little acronym, which tabulates, it's a test that allows us to put a number on the absorption rate of antioxidants. Okay, so we're just going to take the lower amount, and we're going to take 30 trillion cells producing free radicals. If you were to eat the top 10 antioxidant foods every single day, you would be you'd be able to combat about 106,000 free radicals. Add in that super juice that you're drinking, that's about 30,000 free radicals we're able to get on top of. And then say we throw in some essential oils, because who doesn't love essential oils? So we add all those up, okay? That still leaves us with over 29 trillion, with a T, free radicals wreaking havoc through our bodies. Oxidative stress accumulates in the body. It happens every second of every minute of every hour of the day. Trying to fight oxidative stress with a 1-to-1 ratio is impossible. It's like trying to drain the ocean with a water dropper. Don't stop with the good steps you're taking, okay? Just add in some heavy artillery. Enter our Nerve2 activator that you'll be introduced to here in just a minute. This is an all-natural product that activates your body to produce an enzyme that takes your antioxidant to free radical ratio from 1-to-1 to 1-to-1 million. So I'm a girl who loves her war movies. I like anything military, especially World War II. So I think of this in military terms. If you're going up against the enemy, would you rather have one soldier against one enemy, or would you rather have 1 million soldiers against one enemy? Pretty simple choice, right? So enter Protandim Nerf 2 Synergizer. This is an all-natural 5-ingredient product. That's it, 5 natural ingredients. It activates your NRF2 pathway in your body and reduces your oxidative stress by an average of 40% just in your first 30 days. It has a cumulative effect, so every month that you take it, it continues to reduce that oxidative stress. It is the only product clinically proven to extend life by 7%. We have 7 patents and 24 peer-reviewed studies. Washington University has actually said that this is potentially the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. And it's a little over $40 a month. If you don't want to take my word for it, why don't you take theirs? Okay, LSU, American Heart Association, Ohio State Children's Hospital. Do you see these names in front of you? This is big stuff. And it's important to know, too, that humans are not the only ones who are susceptible to oxidative stress. Although we don't have published studies yet, we have thousands of testimonies from equestrians who've added Protandim Nerf 2 to the diets of their horses and have seen massive improvements in everything from fatigue, brain fog, and anxiety to inflammation, joint pain, and performance. Our four-legged friends are no different. We have a specially formulated NRF2 activator, playfully named Pet Tandem, that has all the ingredients of the human version, but with added omega and collagen for brain and joint health. After discovering how to reduce the #1 leading cause of aging and disease, which is oxidative stress, our scientists set their sights on reducing the #2 cause of aging and disease, which is the breakdown of our mitochondria. So if you think back to science class, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of our cells. It carries the energy to the most vital organs: brain, heart, lungs, liver, kidneys. When we have mitochondrial dysfunction, our bodies are breaking down. They're not firing on all cylinders. By adding the Protandim Nerf 1 to your regimen, you're able to boost the mitochondria in your body. The Nerf 1 and Nerf 2 together are the 1-2 punch against aging and disease. Now, if you want complete body health, it's important you know about our omegas. Our Omega Plus is rich in omega-3s and omega-7s, thanks to the highest quality Alaskan pollock and Norwegian cod. It is 6 hours from boat to bottle and tested for heavy metals, any impurities, and it doesn't give you those god-awful fish burps, thanks to the lemon lime essential oils that are in it. And our probiotic, which quickly rose to the top of everyone's must-have list. If you're not already taking a probiotic, you need to be taking a probiotic. Not only does our immune system reside in our gut, but our mental health does too. A healthy gut equals a healthy body and a healthy mind, but not all probiotics are created equal. Only 4% of store-bought probiotics survive the stomach acid and actually get into your gut where they can go to work. Compare that to our probiotic with a 60% survival rate and time-release technology. So hands down, we win. One of our most popular stacks, and this is the one that Asia spoke about in the beginning, is the Vitality Stack, where you get that core 4, the core 4 products for optimal health. Your Nerf 1, your Nerf 2, the Omega, and that probiotic. So I'm going to be super honest with you guys because I am a caffeine junkie. Diet Pepsi used to be my kryptonite and still is at times, in the sake of honesty. So I got hooked on Axio. I rewired my brain and I got hooked on Axio, and this is our pure brain food. This yummy goodness here will replace your sodas, your coffee, your energy drinks, all those chemicals that you're using for a pick-me-up. You can now get your pick-me-up while giving your brain all the vitamins that it needs to lift that brain fog, boost your energy, improve your focus. We're talking B vitamins, magnesium, green tea extract, quercetin, and more. And we have 3 caffeinated flavors and 2 decaf for those who really don't want any more of a caffeine push. Mind you, this is a natural caffeine, so you're not going to be jittery. You're not going to have a crash. It's all natural, and your brain will crave it once you start drinking it. So the latest addition to our Nerf 2 family, excuse me, it is right here in front of you, our hair care system. This is a clean formula, mindfully formulated with the Nerf 2 ingredients. This is the pièce de résistance, if you speak French. This was created with the Nerf 2 technology to produce a shampoo, conditioner, and scalp serum. The shampoo and conditioner improve shine and fullness while reducing breakage by 68%. And the scalp serum nourishes the natural growth cycle of your scalp. This is proven to be a godsend to people with unhealthy scalps, thinning hair, hormonal issues, or just people wanting thicker, fuller, shinier hair. Now, I may be biased, but I will point out the handsome gentleman in the middle because that is actually my husband. When this came out, I told him that I wanted to try it on him. I'm Italian. I have very thick, full hair, and I've seen great improvement in the shine and the breakage and everything with my hair. But my husband has very, very thin hair, very fine hair. So I wanted to try it on him to really see the difference. Can you see that change? November 29th to February 5th, the fullness, the thickness. This was each picture was taken exactly 6 days after a haircut. I am very particular about my before and afters and very, very proud of my husband's before and afters here. So when we say that this is a clean formula, we mean it. There is a very, very handy app called Think Dirty that allows you to scan your household products to discover their toxicity level. You can download the app and you'll be amazed at how dirty the products in your house are. Scan your hair products, scan your makeup, scan your cleaning products. You will be blown away. Sorry, my computer was freezing. So on the Think Dirty app, there's a Think Dirty score. Anything 0 to 3 is non-toxic. It is safe for you. It's okay to use. Use it freely. Anything 4 to 7 means that there's a moderate level of toxins, so you should use sparingly. Anything 7 plus, you need to get it out of your house. Just throw it in the trash, get rid of it. It's going to sting. I know it's probably your favorite hair product, but it's toxic. We are proud to say that our shampoo is a 1 and our conditioner and scalp serum are a 2. So we are completely non-toxic, free to use as much as you want. And speaking of non-toxic clean products, the other bookend to our TrueScience product line is our skincare system. We have a facial cleanser, a toner, eye serum, and anti-aging cream with an added bonus of a restorative hand cream, all formulated with Nerf 2 technology. It actually came about from scientists crushing up Protandim, making a paste, and applying it to skin abnormalities. This is for younger, brighter, smoother, more hydrated skin. We actually have a great study comparing our anti-aging serum to Retin-A, and yes, you guessed it, we blew them out of the water. All skincare products have a rating of 2 on that Think Dirty app, except for our hand cream, which is actually a 0. Use it as much as you possibly can. And last but certainly not least, we have our Physique weight management line. This line just received a full body makeover itself with the addition of our Blood Orange prebiotic. Prebiotics are vital for making a healthy home for your probiotic. We have a whey protein powder with 18 grams of protein and no casein protein, so it's safe for people who are lactose intolerant. We have a redesigned fat burn that has double the amount of Sinatrol than before, which is the fat burning agent, to encourage your body to burn fat and keep burning throughout the day. So I'm a stickler for being a product of the product. So I wanted to share with you all my personal 40-pound transformation from a low-carb, low-sugar lifestyle and our former physique line. So after my wedding, I went a little food crazy. I'm back on the physique train thanks to our 90-day challenge. Now you will see it started March 1st. It is never too late to join because this challenge goes until May 31st. There are still 2 strong months to join that physique challenge. This is a yearly challenge that LifeVantage holds every year with a $5,000 pot of gold at the end of the challenge. We have an online accountability community for any and everyone who's interested. So just ask questions if you want to find out a little more about it. And we have thousands of testimonies from customers and distributors alike who've reported things like less aches and pains, better energy, better mood, no more brain fog, better sleep, better athletic performance and recovery, healthier skin, nails, hair. The gas and bloating issues have diminished. They've improved. Weight management, you name it, we have a testimony about it. These products are powerful. But now it's time to switch gears a little bit because this is the age of the social entrepreneur. And sadly, this is the reality of today. 76% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. They cannot put money away in savings. 62% of Americans have less than $1,000 in savings, which means 47% of Americans don't even have $400 for an emergency. 65% of those people, 65 and older, have less than $25,000 in savings. 21% have no savings at all. 43% of American households spend more money than they can make trying to keep up with the Joneses. Did you guys know that 40% of all jobs are projected to be replaced by technology in the next 15 to 20 years? It's time to start looking beyond those brick and mortar businesses and start looking at the world of network marketing. There is a major shift happening. Amazon is running the gamut. Their accessibility to everything is shutting down brick and mortars left and right. They don't own a single store, and they're still doing that. Uber is the largest taxi company. They don't own a single taxi. Airbnb is the largest hotel chain, and they don't own a single hotel. Everyone is doing a side gig these days. Network marketing is a billion-dollar industry. Just from 2011 to 2017, it grew by $31 billion. We're running the show here. We have products in the 6 largest health and wellness categories: anti-aging, skincare, pet care. Did you know that pet care was a big business industry here? Energy, weight loss, hair care. We are running the show with LifeVantage. Hair care alone is an $85 billion industry, and the U.S. is leading it with $15 billion. We're the only company out there with Nerve2 activated hair care. This type of business has absolutely nothing to do with being a salesperson. It has everything to do with being a resource and an educator. People are already buying vitamins. They're buying hair care. They're buying energy boosters and skincare. All you're really doing is helping them allocate their funds to something better and better for them. It's all about building a network of happy consumers and providing this opportunity to people who want to take it further. 90% of all LifeVantage sales just come from customers. When you become a distributor, you get your own state-of-the-art website that you can easily direct your customers to. You can build a cart for them, share a link, and boom, they can jump online and order what they need. So simple. So I know that the question in everyone's mind, even if you don't want to admit it, is how do I make money? And I don't want to go too in depth. I don't want to confuse you. That's a conversation better had one-on-one, but we get paid and we get paid generously. We earn 40% commissions on all first-time orders. We get paid every Friday on weekly commissions and the 15th of every month for our monthly commissions. And when you climb up the ranks into elite status, you actually get a percentage of all global revenue monthly. I think the last number I got was about $1,500 monthly, just as a percentage of that global revenue. Can you imagine? So joining the wellness movement, I mean, what does this mean? We have high retention. 82% of customers purchase every 90 days. We have a fair and lucrative compensation plan. You guys, outside of sports and entertainment industries, network marketing has produced more millionaires than any other industry. We are poised for momentum. 99.9% of people have never, ever heard of LifeVantage. There's no physical location. I started my business on my phone in the middle of an Applebee's, and I run my business from my phone. I've built it entirely from an iPhone. Your only requirement as far as monthly cost is at least a $40 purchase or a $40 product purchase, and that's your little yellow pill. That's your Protandim. When we say global, we mean global. We have 14 countries open to distributors and 21 countries open for customers. We are adding more every year. I know Ireland is next. Ireland and a couple more. We are growing like crazy. Ireland, open to distributors. We are already open to customers. So how do you get started? And what most people do is fast track. We call it fast track with a pack. If you really want to jump in and go gangbusters, you know this is it. This is your calling. You're excited. You want to get out there, have product on hand, get 2 free tickets to our next big event. That's a $300 value alone. You're going to want our Platinum Pack. Start your global business for $1,250. I looked into franchising a Witch because I thought my brother-in-law would be really good at it and he would love it. $500,000 just to buy the franchising rights for a Witch. So you can start a global business for $1,250. Then we have our Gold Pack, very, very popular. You can actually choose between one that has our physique line or one that has our skincare line, in addition to an array of our other products. This comes with 1 ticket to our next big event, and it's $650. And then we also have our Silver Pack. That one's a great one for someone who wants to dip their toes in the water. Maybe their budget's a little tighter. You get some products, start experiencing and sharing them, and that's $350. And we do have a special offer, 2-day only. This is the last day. It was available the entire month of March, and it ain't over till it's over. We still have a few good hours. You get $50 off. So essentially, you're getting your starter kit and website absolutely free. So you guys, it's important to know too that these aren't your only options. We understand that people have different budgets. They want to focus on different products. So you can tailor and make your own starter pack. The minimum requirement after purchasing your $50 starter kit in order to be commission eligible is $100 or more in products. So for someone, that might look like Protandim and the hair care system, or maybe it's the Vitality Stack. The sky is the limit. You also don't have to focus on all the products. We have some people who are just focused on hair care or weight management. Some just want to share Nerf 2, Protandim Nerf 2. Some just want to share Protandim Nerf 2 for horses. Focus on your forte. The rest can come later. It is so imperative that you know that you will never, ever be alone in this business. Our leaders have created a fail-proof system to help you along your first 90 days in LifeVantage and set you up for success in the months and years to come with your business. We have some of the top leaders and earners in the business who pour into us everything they know learn, and use for success in our businesses. The communication and support is absolutely unmatched, and we teach you how to leverage social media the right way, not through hounding friends and family or turning your Facebook into a billboard, because we truly teach you how to be a professional network marketer. Every single person matters and everything matters. So you're probably sitting in one of a few positions. You're sold. Okay, position number one, you're sold on one, two, all of the products. You want to get your hands on them. Maybe you're number two, you're not just sold, like you're in, you're excited, you want to be a part of this wellness mission, you want to join the party, enter the fold, and you are chomping at the bit to become a distributor. Maybe you're intrigued and you saw some really good stuff, but you want some information, some further information. That's awesome. Let us know. Let us get it to you and teach you more. Or maybe this just isn't for you, and that's okay, because what we might ask, or what would we would hope, is that you would just do us a favor and think about someone you know who needs these products or this opportunity. Referrals are gold in this industry because it just opens up the door to more people that we can help. So with that, I just want to encourage you to get back to whoever shared this with you, whoever invited you to watch it, and thank you so much for sharing a little piece of your evening with us. Have a great night.